just happy to be off work. I'm just happy to be off work. I'm just happy to be off work. Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner, and this is a quick little car conversation on JayLeesCorner. Okay, I hope everybody's having a great Thursday. Okay, this is gonna be quick. I'm on my way home from work. It is Thursday. Be sure to tune in tonight to my channel, okay, for the Ladies First panel, okay? We're gonna have a good little time. I got all kind of stuff, okay? It is on my channel. I got it planned and stuff, okay? But yeah, so y'all already know to like, to comment, to subscribe, to become a host. JayBirds, and all that goodness and stuff, okay? But let's get into the reason we are here, okay? The reason we are here, okay? So, Porsha. So, on the way to work, I recorded a whole thing or whatever, a whole car conversation, and that was loaded earlier. But while I was driving to work, honey, Porsha was announcing that she has officially decided to not come back to the Housewives of Atlanta after 10 seasons and blah, 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 blah. Okay? She thunked. She thanked everyone, Bravo, Andy, this one and that one, whoever else, for allowing her to be on the show all this time, to grow and do this and do that and whatnot, okay? Now, she also brought up how, she'll be back on the screens eventually or whatever. She can't get too much detail about that, but fine. We have been hearing about this whole Porsha spinoff for a while, so we'll see when that comes out. But she posted about her little book coming out, her little memoir, okay, and whatnot. Fine. I don't think I'll be getting it. I feel like for the most part, we know the gist of Porsha's life, okay, since she's been on Housewives. So I'm like, the stuff that I don't know if I care. Okay, I'm not that much of a Porsha fan, so I want her fans to get it, but I'm not concerned, okay? But back to her deciding to leave the show. I feel like a lot of folks are saying how Porsha's so strong, and she's this, she's that, and she's amazing, and she went out on top, okay, and she that bitch or whatever. But I feel like if Porsha was really that bitch, she would have went back to Housewives, faced the backlash of being with Simon, okay, getting through that, and then, still be herself. I do feel like it's a cop-out for Porsha to decide to leave, to not let the thing with her and Simon be addressed on the show. Okay? Now, while she has a little family spinoff, fans or haters, will still comment about her and Simon that way, but she doesn't have to worry about the ladies of the show doing that, okay? They're saying that it was possibly a possibility that she thought the women or Kenya would bring on one of Simon's exes or whatever, and so that was also an issue. But even not only that, she's been on the show for 10 years, and maybe she did want to just leave on her own accord, but I still feel like a part of me is like, you fake and phony for leaving, knowing it was probably more about you not wanting to deal with any negativity about your current relationship. Okay, girl. Okay, but that's her prerogative. I get that, but I'm like, I don't really care. Now, folks is now saying, what we gonna do? Porsha's gone, Cynthia's gone, what's gonna happen? And my thing is, we shall see. We wondered what would happen when Nene left, and things will happen. So, they're adding in new folks, taking out old folks or whatever. So, I do want to see what would happen, and I do feel like Housewives needs to add new blood, okay? Because you can't keep having the same old recycled stuff. While if Porsha would have stayed, we could have seen her stuff with Simon. okay, or her co-parenting with Dennis. At the same time, she had also ran her course too. We had seen her do just about everything. She came on married, she got divorced, she found love again, was engaged, had a baby. Now she's also found love, she's engaged again. So, maybe she wanted to show that on her own, spin off fine. But I'm like, girl, I don't care. Now, Andy did say in the comment section how, like we said in the conversation, I'm not going to say this is a forever goodbye. More like I said you later, because I think they hope she'll come back to Housewives. But I'm like, no. Once these housewives who have been on the show for 10 plus seasons or whatever, once they leave, get some new blood in here so that folks can get used to new people. You can't keep keeping the same people forever. You have to get new blood. Had y'all done this sooner, y'all would not be in the predicament y'all are in now, trying to find people to be on the show last minute. Okay, that's y'all fault. But I'm gonna leave that be too. Okay. Now I also want to bring up, that's all with Porsha, whatever. Y'all know Dad Dillinger. Daz, who was in the group, the Dog Pound, from Snoop Dogg and all of them or whatever. So he did an interview where he was insinuating that Jada Pinkett Smith, okay, back in the day when she was in her early 20s, like 21, 22 or whatever, that she was messing around in some kind of way with one of the dudes from I think he said Chris Kelly. And the interview was kind of making its way on social media. So the fact that he's trying to insinuate that Jada has been having entanglements with younger men has always been a thing. I'm like, first of all, August Alsina was an adult, which is weird that people keep making it seem like he was a child and he wasn't. But to say that when she was 22, that she was messing with a 15-year-old boy, I'm like, what the fuck? And it was, what the fuck did you do? People who can't drive make me want to punch him in the face, okay? Because I'm paying attention, y'all. I really, really am. That car was not. So, but anyway, Daz is alleging, okay, that she was messing with that young man who they say at the time she would have been 22, he would have been 15, back when he was in Crisscross, because Chris was saying, oh, Jada here, she at the door had the weed. I'm looking like, that don't mean they fucking. That don't mean that could mean she know my mama had the weed. Okay, she ain't telling on me. She been on my daddy. So I do not like when people of today's society try to tell of people back in the day or whatever, but it has nothing to do with them. But it's all like it's really hearsay off nothing that was even substantial enough to say that was fucking. Because you put people's name out there and you say things that cannot be taken back. So that really aggravated me today. But I'm going to leave that be and whatnot, okay? I also want to bring up Clary, who did an interview. I have not seen the full interview. I want to watch it probably later tomorrow. And I'll do a full breakdown of it. But the two clips I saw of her just admitting to how, she feel like, she had been playing her the whole time with that man, the aura of the Kelly, because for, years, like 5 or so years, while with him, she was only around other women who he was also with. So she had a whole distorted way of thinking, okay? And how once she saw the interview with Gail, how that was the first time she realized, I'm on some fuck shit. I might need to get out of here. Because you remember, it wasn't long after that she kind of was leaning away from him. Like, it wasn't immediate. It wasn't immediate. But it was, once he was locked up and, he was in her vicinity, she weaned herself off of him, okay? And so that's a good thing. But I like that she is admitting that, yes, I was brainwashed, I was being used and whatnot, and the things I was saying before was solely because he was kind of forcing me to think that way. And it's a good thing when someone can look back and see, even though I was saying these things, that wasn't me. You know what I'm saying? I was really wrong. And I want to now be, looked at in a different way because I realized what I did was wrong. So I like that, they had that conversation. So I can't wait to see the full interview that she's done with Gayle, because again, I just couldn't catch it up just yet. But that's fine. But other than that, that's really all that I wanted to come to y'all and say today, because I just wanted to get out my Porsha thoughts before it got too late and whatnot, okay? Because once I get home, I have to get ready for the panel. So when y'all are seeing this, it'll probably be like 30 minutes before the panel starts, because the panel is tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, okay, on my channel. Come through, have a conversation with me, and we're gonna have some fun, okay? I have a lot of fun things planned and whatnot. And we also have a special announcement that we'll make not right at the beginning, but toward the beginning, once enough folks is in there to hear it and whatnot, okay? So, have a great night. See y'all later tonight. I will probably be live again this weekend. I don't know which day. It may be tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, but we shall see, okay? But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta focus on the road because they drive us stupidly and whatnot, and I want to make it home to see y'all at 9:13 on my channel, okay? So, gotta go. Peace.